I'm sitting with Adam Gibson, Strategic Workforce Planning Leader for the Metropolitan Police. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Is this the first time at Employee Benefits Live?
It's first time at Employee Benefits Live. I spoke at Employee Benefits Connect earlier this year, but yes, this is my first time at Employee Benefits Live.
Adam, what do you do?
So I'm the Strategic Workforce Planning Leader for the Metropolitan Police. So that's it's quite a broad role in terms of what we do. So it encompasses all areas around workforce management. So not only do we set the short, medium and longer term plans around our workforce, but I'm also responsible for delivering that. So I work closely with our outsourced provider to ensure that we deliver the levels of recruitment that we require. I work closely with the teams who deliver promotion. As you can expect with our police officers, it's a linear promotion structure, so I work with our teams to ensure that that's delivered. And I'm also accountable for all the internal movement of people across the organisation. In addition to that, my team also focuses on people analytics, so understanding exactly what the organisation's doing and working out how we can use information and data to help our leaders make better decisions.
Now tell me, you spoke earlier on here today, is that correct?
I did, yes.
What was your keynote about?
The strand that I was talking about was around diversity and inclusion. It's absolutely something that's dear to my heart, because I think we'll all appreciate that diversity and inclusion is absolutely about doing the right thing. My keynote was focusing on the fact that the narrative just hasn't worked so far. The narrative of this is about doing the right thing. And that there's been some narrative around more diverse teams make better decisions, and whilst that's absolutely the case, again, the message hasn't landed. So I'm trying to bring it back to the business case around diversity and inclusion. And the bit that's absolutely important to me is, at this moment in time, all organisations will be feeling the skills gap that currently exists. On top of that, I overlay that by the time we hit 2030, we're going to have a working age gap of about 1%, and that's going to grow. Now, that's all predicated on levels of economic participation remaining what they are right now. So that's the market that I'm keen that we tap into. We've currently got about 8.7 million people across the UK who aren't participating economically. That's on top of about 1.42 million people who are unemployed, and those who were over 65. So if you look at those groups together, most organisations, when they are trying to attract people, are focusing on those who currently got a job, the employed. They also focus on those who are currently unemployed, and those who are unemployed are those who have been looking for a job in the last 4 weeks and are available within the next 2 weeks. So basically, they're transitioning employed people by and large. What they're not focusing their efforts on is those people who aren't economically participating. And of those 8.7 million, there's about 2 million of those who really want a job. You've got about 500,000 carers, you've got about 500,000 students, you've got lots of people who are really keen, wanting to work, but their own circumstances, they believe that they're not able to do work. What I'm trying to talk to people about is, if you can make the case within your organisations to try and invest to change the way that the business operates in terms of its attraction, in terms of its reward strategies, to go, what do we need to do to focus on those who aren't participating economically? And if we focus particularly on those areas where organisations are paying a higher price point, so IT, absolutely, but those areas where you continue to have to use contractors, where you continue to have to use consultancy services, if you focus rather than on buying it, on how do you build it, they'll probably find that they can access those who are economically inactive and build the capability far cheaper, and therefore be able to deliver this with less risk in the future. So that was the focus of my talk today.
Incredible. Do you believe that you innovate?
So I absolutely innovate in the kinds of things that I do, and the key one for us is around our workforce planning methodology. So we have a workforce planning methodology that I created because of the challenges around standard methodology. that's out there that's basically said that strategic workforce planning has largely been based on a consultancy approach, which is that someone creates, digests the strategy from the organisation, they create a plan, they hand it over, and then they disappear off to their next engagement. My focus is all around delivery. I'm absolutely passionate about delivering a workforce plan. So we've innovated in creating something that is agile, is flexible, and allows us to deliver to the organisational needs.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for your time.
No problem.
Enjoy the rest of the day.
Thank you.
And we'll catch up with you soon.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.